Good morning, fellow audience. Standing here, I am Alvin I'm from SMA Negeri 20 Surabaya, and I'm here to give my take or my rebuttal about today's first motion that the House believes that they will give social services and skill training to gambling offenders rather than imprisonment. But first off, I would like to give some limitations. Social services, by my definition, is rehabilitation using soft approaches that all the gambling addicts will be grouped into one room and they will all have to think about their best course of action to avoid relapse. And skill training, by my definition, is learning hard skill. By such example is graphics design, because that is one of the easiest hard skill to learn. However, I strongly disagree. Why? Let me give you an example. Let's say there is a former gambling addict. He has been went through many rehabs and has been learning graphics design. He has been admitted to a company. Let's say he's earning an average salary, give or take 2 million a month. But this former gambling addict is more comfortable with seeing 3-digit numbers, 20 million, 30 million. And so that makes it more tempting to relapse back to their old habits. Besides that striking example, there's also the issue of law and order. As we all know, Indonesia's law and order and our justice system is inherently weak. And it has been well known and well documented in both national media and international media. And if we give social services and skill training to gambling offenders rather than imprisonment, it will give the impression, it will give wrong social message that we will give some kind of reward rather than severe consequences to those gambling addicts. And it will just send the wrong message that they will just I will just go gamble and I will not longer receive consequences. And besides that, there's also the issue of human resources. As we all know, our state of human resources, both in quantity and in quality, are absolutely lacking. If we give social services and skill training to gambling offenders rather than imprisonment, it will stretch regional social services agencies and institutional therapies and skill training hubs to the absolute limit, because we just don't have the resources, we just don't have the funds required to operate such agencies or such operations at a large scale, knowing that recent findings have accounted for 500,000 to be registered gambling addicts. And there is also a more important issue. Imprisonment is an already existing system. So if we give imprisonment instead of social services and rehabilitation, we will need no additional funds or resources, knowing that we have cut state spending in favor of national school lunch program. Therefore, I would like to emphasize my position that I strongly disagree of giving social services and skill training to gambling offenders, because they will have the easiest time to just relapse, and it will just not happen if they were just given the full face of the law, the full face of the consequences according to law. That is all from me, and have a nice day.